Howdy hey, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I wanted to give a bit more of an in-depth recap on this reunion because I did a review last night, obviously, but after having a day to really think about it, I want to give you my overall thoughts and opinions on what I thought of this reunion because I feel like there's a little bit more I wanted to talk about than what I covered last night in my review. So if that sounds good to you, make sure to hit that like button, comment down below, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And without further ado, let's get this video started. Alright. So, first things first, yes, I'm Sam, I'm back. I did a review last night, obviously. I am a YouTuber who does all things Drag Race. And for today's video, I kind of wanted to go a little bit more in depth on my thoughts about the reunion. Quote unquote reunion, honestly, because, like, I've been thinking more about this since last night. I overall don't think this was actually that much of a reunion. It was more of just a recap thing of Drag Race. Like, remember the previous seasons where they would have the recap before the finale? That's what it felt like more so, because we didn't really get much interaction between the queens. For example, I wanted an interaction between Candy and Tamisha, you know? I wanted that. I wanted more interactions with the queens, with Elliot. I wanted to really get into the actual drama of this season, or the actual, like, stories behind the scenes, if that makes sense. Because I feel like what we got was very much like oh, don't look behind all this mess. This is just a pretty picture of what all the queens do, you know? And on the one hand, I get it. I understand that. But it did feel a little bit like they were just filling time to try to make it 2 hours. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Like, even with the music videos, every single eliminated queen did a music video. And on the one hand, it was fun. I also feel like I don't know, they just took up a lot of the time. I feel like, I don't know, again, definitely comment down below what you think. Like, it just felt overall like a lot of time filling up the time with things that weren't actually that interesting to me. I don't know, the music videos were cute, don't get me wrong, they were very cute, but it wasn't a reunion. And I actually saw Heidi tweet something today. I'm going to go and put a picture over here of this, where Heidi said that they should bring back the Despy Awards and use that as the reunion. And I completely agree, because then we could actually get some queen with queen interactions and get some actual drama, you know? Like back with season 9 we had some drama, season 10 we had drama, season 11 had some drama too, because again, they were all in person. Which actually brings me to another note I wanted to talk about. Apparently, they were going to do this reunion in person, but some of the queens didn't want to take the 2 weeks time or however much time they would need to take off to quarantine to record a reunion, because they were concerned about losing gigs that they would otherwise have. Which, on the one hand, I get it, you need to get your bag, you need to make your coin, I get it, you need to pay the bills. But also, think about it, if we had actually gotten a reunion, maybe we could have actually had some drama and had something that would have been a little bit more interesting to watch. Like I said, it just felt like a bunch of filler, and it felt a little bit forced, I think is my big thing. A lot of it felt very forced, and I wanted it to be a little bit more of an organic reunion, if that makes sense. I wanted the interactions to be a little bit more organic, and it all felt very, like, scripted, and like, you're gonna do this now, and then this, and then this. And I wanted it, like I said, more organic, and a little bit more, of an actual conversation between the queens. Like, the top 4 didn't really even do that much. It was basically just showing them walking into the theater and asking them the questions, which weren't actually that interesting. Like, they didn't interact with any of the eliminated queens, which is what I wanted to see, you know? I wanted to see Candy, like I said already, interacting with Tamisha. I want to see all the queens interacting, you know? And instead, they literally just put them into groups and were like, alright, you 3 talk to each other, you 2 talk to each other, you 2 talk to each other, and you 2. And on the one hand, like, great, I get it. But also, like, it's not an actual reunion when you do that. Like, they're just like, oh, answer these few fan questions, and then we'll move on to the next group. few fan questions, move on to the next group. And it's just like, you know, it feels stale. It all felt very stale. And I think they definitely need to change it up for season 14. Hopefully things will be able to open back up more and they'll be able to actually, like, not have to lose their gigs to do the reunion. Because on the one hand, I get it, you need to make your coin, I get it. But also, it's not a reunion, what we got, you know? And it's honestly pretty disappointing because, like, the reunions are some of the best episodes because that's when they really get into it. They get into all the dramas, all the stories that happened throughout the season, and we didn't get that. So, hopefully this finale will be interesting. I'm going to be very curious to see how they do it because obviously they can't have an actual audience and they aren't going to be bringing back the queens. So I'm going to be really curious to see what they do. Obviously we will get the crowning of Miss Congeniality, so I'm super excited for that. I'm excited to see Heidi on TV. I'm excited to see Jada as well. Jada will be coming to the crowning as far as I'm aware, so I'm super excited for that. Obviously, we're going to be getting a lip sync for the crown. So if that's the case, things might change up from what I was expecting. Because obviously, some of the queens are better performers than the others. Like, Simone is a fabulous performer, you know. Whereas, like, excuse me. I don't necessarily think Mick is a super great lip syncer. If I'm being honest with you guys. So I'm a little bit concerned for Mick. I'm a little bit concerned for a few of the other queens. We'll have to see what ends up happening, obviously, with this finale. But, I am really excited for this season to finally be done, honestly. Obviously, the finale is on the 23rd. And then on May 1st, we will be getting Down Under. And hopefully, soon we will be getting an announcement for All-Stars 6. According to the rumors online, they are going to be shooting the promos for All-Stars 6 very soon, which means we should probably be getting them within the next month, if I were to venture a guess, which means the season will probably start showing in either mid to late May or early June, if I were to venture a guess. Again, we'll have to see what ends up happening, but I'm super excited for the new season of All-Stars to air, and I'm really excited to actually get to talk about the queens, you know, do all their videos for that, because those videos are just really fun to do and really exciting to get into a new season. But for now, we do have Down Under, and we should also be getting Spain announcements relatively soon, if I were to venture a guess on that as well. So we have a lot of exciting stuff coming up, but like I keep saying, but overall, this reunion didn't really feel like an actual reunion, and that was kind of disappointing. I guess it was kind of similar to the reunion for season 12, except the difference with season 12 is that everyone was there, whereas the top 4 in the season were actually at the theater, so they didn't really actually play that big a part in the reunion. I don't know. Again, we'll have to see what you guys think about this. Please comment down below. I want to have an actual conversation about this because I just feel disappointed, you know? I feel like I was, like, led to believe this would be an exciting new reunion, you know? And then it was just, like, we were served boring toast or something, you know? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Definitely comment down below what you think. Make sure to hit that like button if you like this video. Share it all over social media. Let's have this conversation with more and more people. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It's somewhere on the screen. We are 340 members strong, and I can't wait to grow along with you guys. And yeah, I will see you guys later. Have a good rest of your day. Bye, guys.